Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Living Happy and Healthy. My name is Danny Fisher. Today we're going to discuss the gut and brain connection, why gut health is vital for mental health. If you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing and liking these videos. Also share these videos with others such as your friends and your family. I would certainly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's get into the video. What is the gut and brain axis? It's basically a two-way biochemical communication network linking the central nervous system, the intra-gut nervous system, the immune system, the endocrine signals, and gut microbes, including the neural communication via the vagus nerve, also known as the second brain, in your gut, and molecules like neurotransmitters, hormones, cytokines, and microbial metabolites. Key mechanisms and health benefits. Number 1, neurotransmitter production. Gut microbes help produce 90% of serotonin, mood and appetite regulator, a gamma aminobutyric acid known as GABA, G-A-B-A, and dopamine. Healthy gut equals balanced neurotransmitters equals better mood, reduce anxiety, and improve stress resilience. Number 2, immune and inflammation control. The gut houses most of your immune system. A balanced microbiome helps regulate cytokines and inflammation. A tight gut lining prevents immune-triggering toxins like LPS from entering your bloodstream, reducing the risk of depression, neuroinflammation, and chronic disease. Number 3, metabolic and hormonal balance. Gut microbes produce short-chain fatty acids, or FCFAs, like butyrate, linked to better gut lining integrity, systemic anti-inflammation, and brain health. Gut hormones ghrelin, leptin also control appetite, metabolism, energy use, and indirectly support brain function. Number 4, let's talk about stress response modulation. The gut microbiome influences the HPA axis. Dysbiosis can lead to exaggerated cortisol production, while healthy balance supports stress control. My friends, let me talk to you for just a moment about my own personal experience and what cortisol did to me. I worked in a very stressful position in my job, and over the years I noticed that things began to impact my body negatively. My health began to decline. I went from a healthy weight. I'm 5 foot 10 inches tall, so I weighed about 160, 165 pounds. But over time, as the stress lingered on, I got up to nearly 195 to 200 pounds. Which, if you do the charts, you will see that I would have been considered obese. I went to get my physical update the last few years, and I began to see how bad my health was declining. My blood pressure was skyrocketing, and I was beginning to feel very ill very often. So I took control of that. I began to work out, I began to eat differently, and I began to take things in life a lot more seriously. And I'm grateful today that since I've made those changes in my life, that I now am down to 165 pounds. I wear a 34-inch waist when I used to wear nearly a 36 to 38 waist. But you know, it took time, effort, and some dedication to do that. And it can be done. You can do that. If you're going through these same situations in your life, all you have to do is make the necessary changes, and I promise you, you'll see a great difference in how you feel. I have one more thing I want to discuss in this topic. Let's talk about circadian rhythms. Circadian rhythms also tie into this. Microbiome signals can impact stress hormone timing. Have you noticed lately the rising numbers of Alzheimer's disease cases as well as dementia? Let's talk about number 5, cognitive and memory support. A healthy gut reduces inflammation and oxidative stress, preserving cognitive function, memory, and possibly reducing the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Gut memory neuroanatomy involves the vagus nerve and impacts the hippocampus and amygdala, key areas for learning and emotions. Now let's talk about how to nurture a healthy gut-brain axis. We will talk about the strategies and their benefits. Fiber-rich, diverse whole food diet, such as whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes. This diet feeds beneficial microbes and supports SCFA production. Fermented foods and probiotics, such as yogurt, kefir, and kimchi. They introduce psychobiotics that may ease anxiety and depression. Prebiotics, such as onion, garlic, banana, and asparagus. They feed beneficial gut bacteria. Omega-3s and polyphenols, such as fish, flax, dark chocolate, green tea, and olive oil. They reduce inflammation and support brain and gut bacteria. Regular exercise boosts microbial diversity and SCFA production. Stress management, sleep, and circadian rhythm support maintains gut balance and stress resilience. Now let's look at some examples of some real-world evidence. Japanese Washoku diet. Fish, fermented soy, vegetables linked to 17 to 20% lower depression risk. Prebiotic supplements improve memory in older adults in twin study. Exercise studies show athletes have more beneficial gut microbes and SCFAs, even moderate workouts help. Postbiotics. The byproducts of bacterial fermentation support gut lining, immune defense, metabolism, and they lower inflammation. Now let's look at the bottom line. A balanced gut microbiome supports your mental health, immune system, digestion, metabolism, stress resilience, and cognition, leading to a healthier, more vibrant body overall. Building this balance involves nutritional choices, lifestyle habits, and stress-sleep harmony. Start by embracing a fiber-rich, fermented food diet, staying active, managing your stress, and prioritizing your sleep. You will be nurturing your gut and brain in sync for a whole body wellness. I hope you've enjoyed this video and the information I've shared with you, and I appreciate you so much for spending a little time with me. And I hope you'll join me on my next video, and I hope to see you soon, and thank you again for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless you.